guys, welcome back to my vlog. Well, it's the past few days I've been talking about the 10 steps to Korean skincare routine. So that's like obviously your starting base for your skin. So on today's vlog, I wanted to obviously talk about, now that you've done the outside, I wanted to talk about the inside. Focus today is on 5 sort of like food boosters that you can add onto your normal diet. So I'm a believer, and I've always said that it doesn't matter how expensive like the creams, like the topical creams that you use outside your skin are, if you are not looking after the inside, then you're just wasting obviously your money and you're wasting your time. So I've got 5 foods, as I've said, that I really make sure every week without a doubt they are in my diet. And I understand we are all busy, you know, some of us are busy moms, we've got like busy lifestyles. Nobody really, you know, has time to actually, you know, do like the 7 food all colors, you know, of the rainbow of your food. So it gets really hard, but if you try and add these 5, I think you're really gonna see the difference. So without wasting your time, guys, I'm just gonna shoot straight and go with the first one. So on the first one, I've written it down here so that I don't forget. Right, so on the first one, I've got, everybody knows this, you know, the avocado. I'm a huge fan of avocado, and you know, I like the fact that, you know, how it boosts your skin, like with the supple, with the hydration, and also, you know, it's just an easy fruit. I believe this is a fruit, yeah, because normally if there's, I don't know, some people will class it as a veg, but I class it as a fruit. So don't quote me on that. Yeah, so it's one of those fruits really that you can literally eat with anything. For myself personally, I like them on smoothies. I like them on their own, you know, like I will sprinkle chili, what you call it, chili flakes on it, and have it like in the morning with like a poached egg or a boiled egg. And sometimes I throw them in a salad. So really, and I do know that avocados in the UK, they're quite expensive. So obviously some people might not be able to eat them every day. But for those in South Africa, I know, you know, maybe your grandma or your granddad might have like a tree outside their house of the avocado. So just load on them. And also I know sometimes on the side of the roads, in the markets, you've got some African mamas selling them for like, I remember last time I bought like a big bowl for 10 rand. I think there was like 5 in them or 4. So really, yeah, but it is one of those fruits you really want on your skin, not on your skin, you really want to like eat every day so that you get that glow. And like I've said to you guys, it is rich in vitamin E and vitamin C. So not only if you're using products that have vitamin E and vitamin C would you be obviously having that on the outside, but you can actually eat it or take it as like as an extra supplement. Then the next one on my list is obviously the berries. Sorry. I've got 2 types here, which is the blueberries and the blackberries. As you can see, these are actually frozen, so it's up to you. You can buy frozen or you can get like the fresh ones. I think if you get obviously the fresh ones, they don't tend to last longer. So if you get like a tub, you might have to eat that within like 2 days or 3 days, whereas the frozen one, I get them to use them mainly for smoothies in the morning. What I do is, obviously if they're frozen the night before, I will put them in a tub that I use for obviously mixing, and I'll leave them soaking in the water overnight, and then in the morning I add whatever extras, because for few occasions I almost broke my blender, because obviously if it's ice and it's frozen, it might give you a problem when you're trying to to blend it. So why I like the blackberries, so I'm reading because obviously I don't want to mix what with what. So the berries, I like them for firming the skin, for brightening the skin, and like just to give me that even tone, sort of like skin tone. And obviously they're rich in vitamin C, and like I've said to you guys, I put them in the smoothies most of the time, or if I'm doing the acai bowls, like, you know, for those days I don't feel like eating anything heavy, I'll use like the frozen berries and mix them with other fruit. And then I will just, obviously, like I've said, throw them in a smoothie in the morning. So, and they say the darker the berries, the better actually they are. So yeah, those are my two sort of like favorites in when it comes to berries. And then for skin booster number 3, it is the fatty fish, which the examples that I've got, the stuff that I'm showing you guys, it's the stuff that I eat almost like every day. So I've got here my salmon, which is the fresh fillet of salmon, and also I've got the mackerel fish. This one is smoked, and it's got peri-peri flavor because I like my food hot, but you can get them plain in any supermarket, or you can opt for the salmon flakes, right? I like this one like on salads, or if I'm making a sandwich, I can throw it in the sandwich salads. These I tend to eat them also on like a warm cold salad. Like I like them with potatoes and green beans, and then I'll have this with like a dressing, because I'm not on a diet. I just, you know, obviously I can still have like your salad cream or your mayonnaise. And then the salmon fillets, I tend to have them for dinner most of the time. So they'll be with my veg or with my rice or with whatever, or pasta, and then I'll just grill it in the oven, or you can actually pan fry it if that's the option that you prefer. So these 3 really, they high in omega-3, and as you all know, like how omega-3 is good for our skin, and also they've got vitamin E. And for me, it's a plus. I eat a lot of fatty fish or a lot of fish, because the plus for me is I don't eat meat, so it will be obviously like 5 or 6 out of 7 days my main will be like a fish, and then sometimes I'll have like vegetarian stuff, or I'll have like a pasta that's filled with sort of like spinach and ricotta. And yeah, so stock up on those, they're really good for your skin. And then on number 4, it's one of my favorite veggies. I tend to go towards the green veg, so it is the broccoli, guys. Yeah, I'm gonna go cook this bad boy now. It's the broccoli. So broccoli is full of zinc, vitamin A and vitamin C, and apparently it's great for protecting against oxidation damage, which make it easy for your skin, obviously, to start, if you start suffering from dry skin, or obviously the early signs of aging as well. That's what they say, that obviously if you lack in these vitamins. So if you stock up in these, and I'm sure it'd probably be the same with any other sort of like green veg, so you can try your green beans, you can try your monstew, they all sort of like in the same sort of like green vegetable group. So basically, yeah, it's just eating for things that will work, you know, with your skin, not against your skin. So those are the 4. And then the number 5 skin booster that I really, I've been using it like for years. It's what we call the chia seeds, guys. I think this one is from, because you get them from different countries. Let me see if it can say where this one is from. Well, it doesn't say from the packet. But anyway, yeah, it doesn't matter where you get it from, but it's the chia seeds. Guys, these, as you can see on the packet, it says it's got fiber, it's got omega-3, and it's got protein. If you are vegetarian, this stuff, you can actually substitute it for like an egg. I like to soak it, you know, over night until it gets all lumpy, and then I will replace my egg with it if I'm feeling like vegetarian that week. So if you're vegetarian, just try it. We've seen a trend actually, I think it was like 2 years ago, that everybody was popping, or these bad boys were like popping up everywhere. People were using these, and I must say, I'm obsessed with them. I make sure that, you know, I sprinkle them on everything that I eat. Literally, you'll find that whether it's a soup, because they're good because they don't taste like anything. So you can literally, you make a sandwich, you can sprinkle them in the salad, you can sprinkle them, soup, like I've said, sprinkle them, your main food, sprinkle them, porridge in the morning, you can sprinkle them, literally your smoothies, in everything, and you're getting like the fiber, omega, and the protein in these ones, in these tiny seeds. Like a good teaspoon should, you know, do the job. So yeah, I really like the chia seeds. So that's it, guys. Those are like my 5 skin boosters that I use every week, and you know, I think they work wonders for my skin. And yeah, so why don't you give it a try and see if it might sort of like help you, you know, on your skin journey. So I think that's it on today's video, and I'll be seeing you guys tomorrow on tomorrow's video, which I believe we are now on video number 11. So tomorrow it's day 12. Obviously we've got 15 days altogether. So if you've liked this video and you thought it was, you know, very informative, or if you would like to leave me a comment, you can do so. Leave it on the comment section of this video. But if you've liked it, make sure you give us a like, and if you not following us on obviously YouTube, just make sure you subscribe, and I will see you guys on tomorrow's video. Bye.